Even's Entitled Rock Show. Today we are at the House of Loud in glorious New Jersey, the state with the most people per square mile. Here joined by Paramore, and basically, Paramore, this is your show. When we were at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Paramore said, if you guys were watching, remember, they said, why don't you come out to the studio and we'll take you through the recording process and talk about it. And we took you up on it. Here we are. So what's up? What's first? How's it work? First, how are you? You feeling good?
I feel great. How do you guys feel?
Feeling
good. We're
Feel
good.
awesome.
Wonderful.
wonderful. Good. The adjectives are out of the way.
Yeah.
And the recording process going well. You're working with who?
We're working with David Bendit,
Right.
and we've been up here for about, I think, like 2.5 months.
We have no idea what the process is like, so we would love for you to give us a tour of how Paramore records a record.
Well, we started in this room right here, which, you know, we're starting out the show.
It looks more like a rec room.
It's really fun. We eat over there at that dining table, and we play some foosball there.
Right.
But well, we were here. We stayed in this room for like 3 weeks and just worked out all the songs and made sure all the parts that we wanted were there, and all the parts that didn't add to the song. Kind of, you know, we whittled away at it.
Now, is that the process for Paramore? Is that you literally get in and you just start kind of playing as if you're playing live, or then you go off and record it separately, or just do it as if you're on stage?
We came in here, and at first what Bendith did was he made bass and drums get really tight together, and he just made us all jam, you know. And he'd point for drums to come in, and then he'd add bass, and he'd point at me for guitar, and then just to get us tight as a band before we actually start working on the song. So whether it was blues or funk or jazz or whatever, that's
Really?
just how we started out. Yeah, it's really strange.
Like what kind of funk thing you throw out? You'd be like, Parliament, go!
Yeah, he'd be like, Zach, kick a funk beat, and then I guess
I'd, click off the sick, beat, and it was like sick.
It was sick and awesome.
And then I'd play like a jazz sick beat, because I'm good at that.
I can tell.
And then jam later if you want.
You guys are asking too much of me already. So then he gets you guys locked in as a band, and you just get comfortable playing. And then when do the songs actually start taking shape?
Just right after that. We came up here and we started. The first day we got here, it was definitely just jamming, and then we dove right into the songs the second day, and just worked out every little detail of every song you can imagine. And it took a while, but it was a great experience because you learned a lot.